Thoughts on your new DBs coach?
Yeah, I'm impressed. As you know, I've talked to quite a few secondary guys the past several years, and I was very impressed with Coach Clinkscale, and glad to have him on our staff.
How did you know him growing up in Youngstown and Woodbridge?
Yeah, I knew of him. I really didn't know him much at all. So everybody talks about that, another Youngstown guy. That's strictly by coincidence. I really didn't know Steve. Just went out and talked to a bunch of DB coaches, and like I said, over the years, just knowing defensive back coaches, talking ball with them, and having the opportunity to put the staff together the past couple of years, I've talked to quite a few defensive back coaches, and so I was impressed with Steve, and again, he was a great addition.
But that said, he said he knew of you and your rep and your philosophy and how much he wanted to work for you. So,
well, yeah, I mean, in Youngstown, it's hard not to know my family. There's quite a few of us, so we've been around the block a few times. So, and I've heard of him as well, and followed his career, and just didn't know him very well until I had an opportunity to sit down and talk with him about this position.
Did Coach Grant or Coach Henshaw have any good recommendations about him?
They did. Obviously I wouldn't have hired them without talking with them, and they had great things to say about him. And as Coach Morrow did as well, but sometimes I take that with a grain of salt. Yeah, so but it's easy for me to know what I'm getting with DB coaches. As you know, that's my expertise, and so it's that's. I'll take recommendations from people, obviously, and there's great interest in this job, and some great candidates. Some guys with NFL experience and just all different types. But obviously, I know very specifically what I'm looking for with that hire as well. I feel like we have great experience in that room, and then with hiring the quality control positions, that's really helped us. I feel like those are guys that are ready to be full-time assistants in on-the-field coaching, and they're guys behind the scenes that give us quite a bit of experience and help. We've already seen that benefit, and some of those guys have been here just a couple days, and they've really helped us. So I feel like we're getting some really good experience on the staff.
Have you ironed out who's going to go where in special teams yet, or is that still?
On special teams, Andy Boo is going to really oversee all the special teams, and we brought in Louis Matsakis, who had been a full-time special teams coordinator. It was obviously had some great success, was on the field special teams coordinating when Kansas won the Orange Bowl, so he has quite a few years of experience in bringing him in to help with a lot of that stuff with behind the scenes and with preparation and game planning and all that stuff. So
he's a former kicker too. That's kind of rare.
He is. As a matter of fact, Austin McGinnis came up to me and said, "Thanks, Coach." He appreciated that because there is a guy that they can talk to, and he does have a background in kicking and knows what he's talking about with kicking, and that's hard to do with 9 full-time assistants on the field.